Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, biblically is known as Yom Teruah, the Feast of Trumpets. Why? Because we blow the shofar on this day. That is the main thing. Over 100 times we blow the shofar. And what's interesting is that the sound of the shofar is the sound of transformation and change in our life. And what's interesting is that the word Shana, year, as a new year, literally is connected to the Hebrew word shenui, which means to change. And so Rosh Hashanah, Yom Teruah, is a time that God wants to bring transformation and change in our life. And that's connected to hope as well. So many times we feel hopeless when we feel helpless. When we feel like nothing can change or nothing is changing, then we just become sick in our hearts, hope deferred that makes the heart sick. But the sound of the shofar declares, you know what? In this new year, God wants to do a new thing in you. It's at the sound of the shofar that the Messiah is going to return. And that's known as the blessed hope. The hope that things are going to change completely when he returns in the twinkling of an eye. That's what this shofar symbolizes, that God wants to do something new in you. He wants this year to be filled with sweetness and goodness. And after the last few years, I know many of us need this desperately. And I just want to encourage you, it is coming. Things are going to change for the good for you in the season. 5783, a year of abundance and expansion. And I hope that is good news and that it brings hope to your heart. And I'm going to take a moment in a minute to sound the shofar over you, the sound of transformation, the sound of change, the sound of God doing the new thing. It was at the sound of the shofar that the walls of Jericho fell down. Things are going to fall that have been obstacles keeping you out of your promise and your blessing. This blowing of the shofar is going to be a spiritual, prophetic act. Just prepare your hearts to listen and to receive. I want to wish you a Shana Tova, a sweet and blessed new year.